Hi guys, welcome to Python tutorial series. In this video, I would like to discuss call stack in Python. What is call stack? Call stack is a part of memory used to keep track of function calls in Python. Call stack is part of our memory. It is used to keep track of function calls in Python, guys. What happens when a function is called? When a function is called, it is pushed onto the stack. During the function execution, its local variables are created and managed. After the function execution, it is popped out from the stack and its local variables are removed from the memory. You can see when a function is called, it is pushed onto the stack. After the function execution, it is popped out from the stack. So stack or a call stack is used to keep track of function calls, guys. Let's understand call stack with example. You can see here I am defining display1 function. Inside it I am assigning 10 to A and printing the value of A. Then I am defining display2 function. Inside it I am assigning 20 to B and displaying the value of B. And calling display1 function, display2 function, and then I am printing completed. Here I have Python ideally shell and the Python file. Let me define the display1 function. Inside it I assign A with the value 10 and then I say print A equal to display the value of A, and then I define the display2 function. Inside it I assign B with the value 20 and then I say print B equal to B. Then I call display1 function, I call display2 function, and then I print completed. Okay, let's understand how exactly this code is executed using the call stack. To understand it step by step, I open the debugger, debugger. You can see the debugger window is open. Here at present we are showing the stack memory. This is a stack area, okay, call stack, and here is the locals area, and then the globals area is open, and then I also show exactly what is happening in the source code, so I taking it. Okay, now debugging is on so that we can see the code execution step by step. Here I am going to add a breakpoint on the first line. Right click and say set breakpoint. So when we add a breakpoint, when we run our code, okay, when we run the module, it is going to pass the execution on this line so that we can execute the code line by line. Okay, I say run module, save. You can see that our program execution is paused on this line, and you can see it is executing this statement def display1. It is defining the display1 function. Okay, if I say step, you can see in the globals display1 function is added. Okay, display1 function is added. Next it is telling I am going to execute def display2. It is going to define the display2 function. I say step. You can see display2 function is also added in the globals area. So now display1 and display2 functions are defined. Okay, now display1 function is going to be called. Okay, it is telling I am going to call display1 function. Okay, call it. Now you can see display1 function is pushed onto the stack. Display1 function is pushed onto the stack, and it is telling I am going to execute A equal to 10. So what happens when A equal to 10 is executed? Of course it is a local variable. So A is created in the locals area here with a value 10. I say step. You can see A is set to 10, right? So variable A is created and it has the value 10. Next it is going to print the value of A. So I say here step over. You should see the output A equal to 10 is displayed. A equal to 10 is displayed. Next it is telling I want to call display2 function. I am calling display2 function. Okay, call it. Now display2 function is pushed onto the stack, right? Display2 function is pushed onto the stack. Next it is telling I want to execute B equal to 20. Okay, execute it. You can see B equal to 20 is created in the locals area. Okay, and then print B equal to B. So I say step over. You can see B value is displayed here, B equal to 20, and in the locals you see that B is not available. Okay, B is removed from the memory. When the function execution is completed, it is popped out from the stack and its local variables are removed, right? And then I say go. So this is how exactly our code is executing, guys, behind the scene. I hope you guys are clearly understanding. Let me explain it still more clearly with MS Paint. Okay, I'm going to copy this code. I go to MS Paint and paste this code here. Okay, so we have the code. Let's understand here how it is going to work. See, we have our call stack. Okay, this is our call stack. Okay, this is our call stack memory. Now what happens is, first this statement will get executed, def display1. So Python remembers, okay, there is a display1 function, and then define display2 function is executed. So it is going to define display2 function, and then what happens here is display1 function is called. When display1 function is called, okay, it goes to our display1 function. What happens here? Display1 function is pushed onto the stack. Display1 function is pushed onto the stack, and then a equal to 10 is executed. A equal to 10 is executed. What happens here? It is going to create one memory. It is going to create a memory for a, and inside that it puts the value 10. Okay, so what I told here, when a function is called, it is pushed onto the stack. When a function is called, it is pushed onto the stack. Then what happens? During the function execution, its local variables are created and managed. Of course, here a is created with the value 10. Understanding? And then print a. It is going to say a equal to, what is the value of a? Value of a is 10. Okay. And then after executing the print statement, it comes back. When the function execution is completed, the function is popped out of the stack. That's what I told. After the function execution, it is popped out from the stack, and then its local variables are removed from the memory. So value a variable will not be available here. Okay. Next what happens? Display2 function is called. Okay. So display2 function is going to be called. So when it is called, display2 function is pushed onto the stack. Display2 is pushed onto the stack, and then what happens? B equal to 20. It creates a memory for B. Inside that it puts the value 20, and then print B equal to B. So B equal to 20 is displayed, and then the control comes back. When the function execution is completed, what happens? It is pushed out of the stack, and its local variables are removed, guys, and then print completed is displayed, guys. So this is how the call stack is used. This is how the call stack is used to manage the functional calls, guys. I hope you guys have clearly understood the call stack concept. Remember, in Python, the call stack keeps track of function calls and their local variables. When a function is invoked, means called, it is pushed onto the stack. When a function finishes executing, it is popped off. Local variables exist only within the function scope. They are deleted when the function exits, guys. So that's all about the call stack, guys, for this video. I suggest you people to watch this video 1 or 2 times, understand the concept clearly. If you still have doubts, feel free to put them in the comment section. I'll be happy to clear, guys. In the upcoming video tutorials, we are going to discuss more about Python in depth, step by step. For more benefits and be up to date, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Keep learning, keep coding, keep sharing. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. See you in the next tutorial.